The challengers, the ladies, have gotten off to a fast start. It's up to our champion, John, now in Double Jeopardy.
Oh, don't forget about me. I'm here, Aladdin's Castle.
Here are the categories.
Aladdin on Broadway.
With all of the clues delivered by members of the Broadway cast in character.
Let's try Aladdin on Broadway for 400.
Arabian Nights, the title of Aladdin's opening number, refers to the folktale collection also known as This Many Nights.
John.
What are the 1001?
That's right.
Good one, John.
Aladdin for 8.
In a highlight from Act 2, we take a high-flying magic carpet ride among the stars,
while singing this Oscar-winning song.
Amanda.
What is A Whole New World?
You got it.
That's literally my favorite Lorcana song.
Aladdin for 12.
One of many Disney princesses, I share my name with over 200 species of fragrant flowers.
Oh, that one's easy. That's my girl, Jazz.
John.
Who is Jasmine?
Oh my God, seriously, John?
Aladdin for 16.
Great.
In a big 8-minute showstopper in Act 1, I emerge from the magic lamp to perform this song, whose chorus ends, "You ain't never had."
John.
Who is the genie?
No.
Ha, sucker.
Amanda.
What is A Friend Like Me?
Yes, we needed this song.
Wow, does my buzzer not even work?
Aladdin for 2000.
Which character says this line?
You are a worthless street rat. You were born a street rat. You'll die a street rat, and only your fleas will mourn you.
Aladdin's Castle?
Finally, I know exactly who this character is. And what am I going to spend that $2,000 on? Well, I'm glad you asked, John. I'm going to spend it on 2 troves, 2 playmats, 2 starter decks, 2 sleeves, 2 deck boxes, and 1 Jafar's Palace Heist, and 4 cases of Reign of Jafar, all coming soon at your local LGS, local stores on May 30th, and big box stores on June 6th. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, but if Ravensburger, you're listening, I don't mind being handed off 2 scarabs. Anyway, so the Double Jeopardy answer to your question, Alex, is who is... Well, were you guys able to guess that character? Well, it is none other than Prince Achmed from the 1992 feature film Aladdin. He was a minor antagonist in the movie, basically a prince who wanted Jasmine's hand in marriage. He was kind of like this cocky, arrogant guy who wanted to take her away and sweep her up. But my boy Aladdin was like, nope, she's not for you, not for anybody else. And he basically thought he was the best out of all of them and deserved her hand. And he was just this small character in the movie Aladdin.
But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this character. He is a 2-cost, 2-for-2, quest for 1 storyborn prince with the ability called Unwelcome Proposal. It says when you play this character, you may exert chosen princess character. And I quote from Jasmine, talk about overdressed and self-absorbed.
So essentially, he's like a 2-cost inkable Pinocchio talkative puppet that targets princesses. And although it's not the most spiciest effect, let me tell you and break it down on what decks and cards are probably the most impactful, starting with the Steel Song matchup. You have cards like Cinderella and Ariel, and on the play, if you play a 1-cost character with 2 strength, and they play the Cinderella on turn 1, then you play Achmed on turn 2, you can exert Cinderella to prevent her from singing Storm Rage On. Same goes for a Ariel. They play an Ariel, and you have, say, a character with a 3 strength in play already, and you could just challenge it right after you play Achmed, so you could prevent Ariel from singing songs or even shifting onto something like Sonic Warrior. And even more importantly, the new 1-drop Jasmine that just came out from this set, who shifts into this powerful blue steel Jasmine that is a 4-cost, super powerful effect. And if you're on the play and they drop the Jasmine, you definitely want to exert Achmed there to prevent her from shifting and using her ability. And now that I think about it, that's literally what Prince Achmed wanted to do in the movie. He wanted to exert Princess Jasmine, pick her up, strap her on the horse, and ride off into the sunset. But luckily, my boy Aladdin 1-jumped his way in, showed her a whole new world instead. And that, folks, is the origin story of all 90s romantic Disney films where true love saves the day. Don't you all love a good love story?
Dude, you slapped a fish. You punched it. Why would you hit it?
I wanted to make some seafood.
Anyways, expanding on that, Prince Achmed really shines on another thing, preventing shift lines. Some colors just don't have access to spot removals like Brawl or Zeus, or even future-proofing where when rotation hits, we won't have the cards that we have access to like before in the past. So could exert effects like Prince Achmed be viable in the near future? Possibly. So why don't we show some great shift lines that could be prevented by using Achmed's ability to exert characters and challenge them to take them out before they shift. You have cards like Bell Accomplished Mystic, you have Kita, you have Mulan, you have Big Cindy, and then like I mentioned earlier, Jasmine. Also, in addition to preventing shift lines, let's talk hypothetical. We are definitely long overdue for some great princess archetype support. If we ever get that kind of support, it would enhance cards like Queen Sensor Core, Glass Slipper maybe. It's just something to be sure to keep an eye on for Prince Achmed's ability to exert potentially strong princess characters like we already saw with the beautiful Jasmine that's about to come out in Reign of Jafar. And also same goes with the Prince archetype. You gotta look out for cards like King Sensor Core or Pride Lands. Looking at you, Brendan DeCandio.
Be Prepared or Whole New World? Whole New World. Whole New World. Whole New World every time. Let me take a quick moment to shout out artist Jake Murphy, who took the time and detail to showcase how Prince Achmed really looked like in the movie, especially how cocky he was and very self-absorbed for what he was. And you could kind of see he's so into money and kind of like the greediness side of life. So you could really see that in his character and how confident he is that he was going to get Prince Jasmine at the end. Jake was also responsible for illustrating cards like Iduna in set 4, as well as the card We Know the Way, so he's definitely no stranger to the Lorcana artist community. So make sure you follow him on his Instagram. He does a lot of creations of my favorite movie films, especially from the 90s, such as Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, so he's definitely worth the follow. And I also do want to shout out the game developers on this one. I think with a lot of the effects, they're very intentional and very thematic with their abilities, especially with Prince Achmed wanting to exert princesses, which is really what he wanted to do, is exert them and take Princess Jasmine away. We already seen some certain cards like that in the past, such as Moana wanting to take out Taka when you put her in play, as well as the Scar from set 5 that wants to take out the Mufasa. So a lot of these effects are, I think, very thematic to the film, and it really pays homage to the detail and the study and homework that Ravensburger does and the artist does to kind of incorporate all these effects from the game point standpoint to the film adaptations, which is really cool to see. So there you guys have it. That was my reveal for set 8. I just want to give a huge shout out to Ravensburger, Disney Lorcana, Rochelle, the whole Lorcana community. Thank you guys for giving me this opportunity to share it with you all. And I think I'm going to go ahead and spend that $2,000 now on Reign of Jafar. We will see you guys in the next video.